What started as a seemingly peaceful afternoon in Collier County, Florida, quickly turned into a high-octane action scene. Law enforcement officers found themselves in a tense pursuit of a suspicious vehicle weaving through traffic at dangerous speeds. The suspect was described as a stubborn wheelman with nerves of steel pushing the patrol units to their limits. But no one could have predicted the shocking twist behind the wheel that would leave everyone speechless. From the very first moment, the chase gripped us with a heart-pounding intensity. Racing down Route 896, a silver 2018 sedan tore through heavy traffic, swerving between lanes, forcing drivers to slam on their brakes to avoid disaster. Every sharp turn and sudden change of direction revealed not just recklessness, but a calculated effort to outrun the police. This wasn't the driver's first time playing this dangerous game. Florida Highway Patrol quickly moved in, attempting a pit maneuver, a tactical technique used to safely disable a fleeing vehicle. But the suspect, or should we say young driving prodigy, repeatedly slipped through the net. The chase escalated as the car bolted down Logan Street, then made a sudden right turn, prompting officers to kick into overdrive to keep up. Eventually, the vehicle was forced to a stop on P Street, but the tension didn't drop for a second. Officers approached cautiously, hands hovering near their holsters, firing off rapid questions. Why'd you run? Is there any dope in the car? Any weapons? Any ammo? Then came the curveball trafficking weave, a reference that left even seasoned viewers raising an eyebrow. Were they talking about fake hair or something far more sinister?
Why are you running away from the police? Whose vehicle is it? It's my mother's.
And then the jaw-dropping reveal behind the wheel was Caleb, a 13-year-old boy. He claimed the car belonged to his mom, which was later confirmed after police contacted her directly. She was shocked, utterly blindsided by her son's involvement in what could have been a deadly disaster. To add to the surreal nature of the moment, one of the passengers casually asked if officers could turn on the AC because it was too hot. What could have been a funny line in any other setting only amplified how dangerously out of control this situation had become. Once authorities confirmed Caleb's identity and story, they removed the cuffs and released him into his mother's custody right at the scene. Still, the disappointment was written all over the officer's face as he said, "This kid could have made better choices." The incident was a massive wake-up call for the family and for the community, because even moments of foolishness can put lives at serious risk. The chase may be over, but the lesson will echo for a long time. Today, we're diving into some intense moments captured straight from a police body cam in Berea, Ohio. What started as a routine traffic stop quickly escalated into a high-stakes pursuit that looked like it came straight out of an action movie. When the suspect suddenly hit the gas and fled through city streets, officers were forced to respond with everything they had. What followed? Pure adrenaline and absolutely worth watching.
Get to a speed.
Right from the first frame, we're thrown into the middle of a high-speed chase. The suspect's vehicle is tearing southbound on North Rocky River Drive, with police units in hot pursuit. Initial speeds clock in around 45 miles per hour, but within seconds, the chase intensifies 50, 60, and then 70 miles as the suspect veers onto Bagley Road. This isn't just someone trying to avoid a ticket. This is a full-blown escape attempt.
44 radio, eastbound Bagley. Speed 60.
All eyes turn to Officer 44, who quickly radios in a tactical decision if the suspect makes another sharp turn and traffic conditions are safe. He's going for a piet maneuver, the precision immobilization technique that can stop a fleeing vehicle in its tracks. Tension builds. Everyone's waiting for the right moment.
44, okay to pit, below 45, going 38.
And then it happens. As the suspect passes the now, he begins to slow down to under 45 miles. That's Officer 44's window. With perfect timing and precision, the officer executes a textbook pit on Route 38. The suspect's car spins and comes to a complete stop. Officers rush in shouting, "Hands up! Get out of the car!" But the suspect, believed to be Edward Nichols, refuses to comply, screaming in panic, "I can't! I'll die! I can't die!" The situation turns chaotic. One officer yells, "He's got something in his hand." And suddenly another voice shouts, "Where did that dog come from?" The tension spikes. In the blink of an eye, what seemed under control spirals into unpredictability.
Give me your arm. Come on. You're gonna get hit.
But the officers hold their ground. With teamwork and composure, they move in. "Who's got cuffs? Stop reaching! Stop reaching! All right, got him!" one of them shouts. And just like that, the suspect is taken down swift, smooth, and safe. A flawless example of professional police response under pressure.
Edward Nicholson. Oh, you're Edward Nicholson? No. Is that what you said? You do look like him, not you say that. Yeah, I think You got him cuffed?
Yeah.
Once in cuffs, the suspect, wearing a brown jacket and black skull cap, is identified as Edward Nichols. During the arrest, he repeatedly muttered bizarre comments about the devil, raising concerns about his mental state. Officers found a small baggie suspected to contain narcotics and noted several questionable items in the vehicle. Ultimately, he was placed in a cruiser, marking the end of a dangerous chase handled with precision and discipline. The chase is over, but the intensity still lingers. What a ride.
All right. Whichever one, don't matter, sure.
Today, we're diving into one of the most adrenaline-pumping pursuits ever captured on camera in Tallahassee, Florida. A reckless suspect sped away at over 130 miles per hour in a desperate attempt to escape the Florida Highway Patrol. And the grand finale? A perfectly executed pit maneuver brought it all to an end. From the very first seconds, viewers are thrown into a scene that feels straight out of Fast and Furious. The suspect's vehicle is seen tearing down the highway, weaving through traffic, overtaking cars like they're standing still. The speedometer climbs rapidly 90 feet onto 110, and then over 130 miles per hour, a dangerously high speed that could have ended lives in the blink of an eye. The Florida Highway Patrol had no choice but to mobilize all available units, coordinating a pursuit formation while still trying to protect nearby civilian drivers. The commanding officer gives a clear directive if an opening presents itself. They must attempt a pit maneuver, the precision technique used to disable a fleeing vehicle. The tension is razor sharp. Every passing second feels like a held breath. Then the moment arrives. After a sudden turn onto a narrower stretch of road, the suspect slows down just enough to create the window of opportunity. With surgical precision, an FHP unit clips the rear of the suspect's car. The vehicle spins out dramatically in the middle of the road and comes to a full stop. Within seconds, officers surround the car, weapons drawn, voices commanding, "Get out of the car! Hands on your head!" The suspect is taken into custody in a matter of seconds, barely able to process how swiftly the chase turned into a takedown.
Copy through the page.
Yep, through the tank.
Fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher.
After a high-speed pursuit spanning dozens of miles, the suspect was safely apprehended with no injuries reported, a timely ending to what could have been a devastating situation. Once again, the Florida Highway Patrol proved their professionalism, precision, and unwavering commitment to keeping the public safe. A pursuit for the books where speed, strategy, and steel nerves collided head-on.